All right. So I admit I went through the codex, which was a pain in the ass to get to. You have to press J and then back and then go to library and then go to codex and then here they are. And I went through them all. Most of them aren't anything new, but as we pick them up, I will be reading them. So, I don't know if I'll do that on stream or not, but I'm like obsessed with the codex entries. So, this one was, of course, my favorite from Viego. he he um he greets us as idiot, and then of course ends it by saying, "Please don't die." Oh my God, he's just perfect. I love Viego so much. I can't wait to like actually meet him. Uh, Eight Little Talons was my absolute favorite of Tevinter Nights because of him and Taya. Absolutely. Anyway, let's continue on with the actual story, shall we? I'm on the hunt for Harding. Hunt for Harding. I gotta watch my H's if I'm streaming. I gotta be professional, at least somewhat. Collect? What's this? L Open Codex. Oh, look at that! There's one way to get to it quickly. Introduction to the Lighthouse. Once the lighthouse was a place of learning, with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who called themselves our gods, the lighthouse became his center of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evaneras. You are safe here, both those in flesh and those of the Fade. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the lighthouse will provide your needs to see to your comfort and even help you understand different tongues for those who escaped here from distant parts of our empire. Should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow and I will help Felisan. Felisan mention! Also, it's interesting to hear that different tongues. So the elves had different variations of their language or different languages altogether. That's really interesting and it makes sense. Mark all is red. Back. Felisan mention, him and Briala in the Masked Empire saved that book. Whoa, this place. Whoa, this place.
Whoa.
Yeah, Rook. Oh my God.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. I'm happy to explore. Oh, and I reached level 2. Look at that. Oh, God. Oh, God. What the fuck is this? Okay. Mage Core. Let's start here, I guess. I've got that. Fade Strike? Yeah, sure, why not? I want to go down to the Spellblade. Oh look, it's a crow specialization geared towards crows anyway, so that's good. That seems helpful. Let's go with this one. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go with this one. There we go. Done. I guess that wasn't so bad. It just looks a little overwhelming. Gather the team at the library. Well, I don't want to do that yet. I want to talk to people. I want to do the optional shit first for sure. Can I, like, explore places yet? Oh, there's a little bubble here.
Wisps. Figures are in the fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
Of course I do. We're a team.
Is this how fast you trust anyone?
No, I'm
Should I
just
be
being
touched or what?
polite.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Okay, so step one is figure out what we're chasing.
Right. And the 20 other questions that need answers...
That's step two?
I can see why Varric brought you on.
We've just got to start somewhere.
Okay, good talk. I do genuinely feel bad that she's injured because of what I decided, but I mean, I feel like it was a good call. I don't know. Ooh, dining hall, eh? I like how the door's open for you. Imperial weave. Is this like another crafting thing like an Inquisition? Because I wasn't a huge fan of that. I liked the customization, but the crafting, collecting ingredients and shit was a pain in the ass. Notes on a caretaker. This note has a smear of paint on one corner. Have they always been here? There are beings in the crossroads, unknown even to the wise. Though the most ancient ones make any domain their own. Certainly this caretaker belongs here now. I wonder what we look like to them. Need is a scaffold, and the needs of the living ever rise and fall upon it. Hunger, thirst, sleep. Imagine the constant cacophony to one sensitive to such things. Or am I too simple? Wants are fleeting, needs have deeper roots. Perhaps that's why I find this particular spirit's presence both comforting and disconcerting. The prospect of our heart's desire and our truest need could differ, or are even at odds, is hard to contemplate. I wonder who wrote that. It kind of sounds like Solus. Sounds Solus-y. Where is Harding? Oh, fuck. Workshop. Why is the door all the fucking way over here? What? Oh, maybe I have to... Okay. This is a puzzle, and I'm not very good at those. But I think there's something over here too. On divine imperatives, the helm of the solar is destroyed. What the fuck is that? Elgernon's favorite torture is over. Too many agents have been rescued with their minds burnt out by that memory of an enraged sun. I feel a lesson here. The helm was not created to torment, but the Evanurus are not as we are. A god's ruminations carry their own will and imperatives. Memory bleeds into their icons and transmutes them. A figure begets fire. For our wolf lord, who puts so much of himself into his creations, what imperatives do they carry? The heart of a rebellion must remain hidden, yet the light of divinity is uncontainable. We must be swift. A thought lingers, even as he saves us. What does he impart upon us? Reflections by Shiran, one who renounced Darenthal. Darenthal was, I think, one of the forgotten ones?
Must be 2 more.
Okay, something happened. Oh, okay. I guess I gotta jump. F is jump, right? F, F. Press F to jump. How the fuck do I get up there? Well, that's not the way. You know what? Let's, Oh! Oh, I see something up there. Okay. I was about to say let's continue this later, but...
That's the second. 1 more to go.
Okay. Well, I saw something over here. What's with this one? Is that all the way over? Is that the other one over there? Fuck. Well, let's try to get there. I don't think it's that hard. Yay!
That did something.
What did it do? That's the question. Also, where is Harding? Nev? Varric? Oh, Harding. Okay. Harding is over here. Oh, she's got a little root tree bridge.
It
Aw.
wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Ah, she's having a moment.
Harding.
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
Did you ever find places like this chasing Solus with Varric?
Not exactly. But with Solus, it was always about the Fade, or the Veil, or some other in-between place. Varric always hated it, though. At least this place feels different. Maybe safer?
Harding, are you doing all right?
I don't know. Are you? Is anyone? Anyway, doesn't matter how I'm doing. What are we gonna do about this mess? We were going to go back through the Illuvian, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know, you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. Alright?
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend that is totally not just avoiding your feelings. Gather team.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey. Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
In my head, Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
Yeah, like
I'm
Felisan.
not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
Ooh, we do get... Ooh. Let's try this one first.
The gods of my people were incredibly powerful. I don't mean they were powerful like a skilled mage. I mean they destroyed entire cities. They shattered mountains. So no, they might not literally be gods, but they're a lot worse than whatever you're thinking.
Alright, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
What should we pick? You know what? Let's just keep going with this one so far.
They're our next target.
So we set our sights on a pair of elven gods. Like it's easy.
Who else is gonna do it? If they're loose, they need killing.
They were evil tyrants who enslaved their people. We need to stop them.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
Yup.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev. But the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
Oh my god. Really? I have to settle this already?
If Elganan and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we don't have time to waste. We need to act now.
We don't know what they can do or what they want. We don't even know if Solus is telling the truth.
I'm not saying we go in blind. This time, if we see a shot, we take it.
All right. The last place we saw them was the ritual site.
The Illuvian took us here from the ritual site, instead of back to Minrathous.
Then let's hope it takes us back.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Ooh. Very nice. The Dread Wolf's Illuvian. Most of us have only traveled through the Illuvians at the whims of those who called themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one to another, a bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solus has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we used normal Illuvians, they could track us to our lair. Solus has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any Illuvian and not just its bonded partner. Thus, we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us with no fear of pursuit. Travel is safe as a normal Illuvian. If you have questions, ask for the slow arrow, and I will guide you. Oh my god, the implications. Okay, first, June is the one who created the Illuvians, it seems. And second, what does it mean, singing stone? Like, that sounds lyrium involved to me? Okay. Ugh, we're back to wearing those rags.
No, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlethan.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Yeah, this is way too
Right,
peaceful.
Let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Oh. Oh! Oh, the Veil Jumpers. Oh, that must be Strife. I think that's Strife. What the fuck are they fighting, though?
Shut it down!
I'm trying!
Yep, Strife and Irulan.
It's not working! I can't contain it!
Strife? Irulan? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irulan. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're Veil Jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Yes, I remember the
Hardly
comics.
Experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging.
What kind of
Bunch of
fucking
artifacts that have
accent
been
is
dormant for
in
centuries
To
started
Winter
coming
Nights? It
alive.
says he's
This is
from
because
Kirkwall. I
Veilguard
would have
else.
expected a
Sorry.
Scottish accent.
Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We found Solus. and stopped his ritual. But things took a turn.
The magic went wild. Solus was dragged into the Fade, into some kind of prison.
But when he went in, something, or someone else got out.
Elganon and Gillenane. Supposedly.
Mathalanost.
The return of our gods, the Evanurus?
If those two are back out in the world, it explains a lot.
Like what?
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening. Something that would need a source of tremendous magical energy, like two of our old gods.
So Elganon and Gillenane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanurus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
I'm surprised
But
how
now
widespread
they've
this
escaped.
knowledge apparently is now.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of Veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
Also
Yes!
at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Belara.
Nev, I need you to stay with Strife and Irilyn, alright?
I'm fine.
You're the best detective in Minrathous. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. If trouble shows up, they could use your skills.
Fair enough.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Hell yes! I can't wait to meet Belara. Oh, that's pretty.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted a little bit.
This is gorgeous. Oh my god.
Is that suit of armor
Whoa.
moving?
Oh, yeah, it sure is. It sure is moving. Whoa, why is my magic green now? Oh, because I'm using a staff for some reason. That's bullshit. There we go. Belara!
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Belara? Belara Luther. Strife and Irilyn sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. Our gods, Elganon and Gillenane, they've escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And by all accounts, they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse.
She's taking it well.
Okay, wait. I need a second.
Yeah, I get it. Take your second. Take a couple.
It's a lot to take in.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open.
Oh, I love her voice already.
Raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. and dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
We don't have time for this. Let's just force our way out.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I don't know what contacting that much raw magic would do to you. But there's another way. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I really, really hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
I kind of want to talk to her some more. She's so beautiful, and she has the most pleasant voice. Oh my god.